Assalamu alaikum and welcome again. We are solving February-March 2017 in the IT 9626. I will start with you in question 14, the spreadsheet section. The last fundraising event was an auction run by 3 different charities. Data was collected about this auction and stored in a number of spreadsheet files. All documents must fit on a single portrait, page wide when printed on A4 paper with text at least 12 points high. Display all currency values in dollars with 2 decimal places. All documents must be of professional standards and produced using most efficient methods. Now question 14. Using suitable spreadsheet software, open and examine the data in the files auction bidder charity. It should be in the Excel as you know, and in the most appropriate file, create the footer containing auction item winners, last edited by, followed by your name, center number, candidate number. So let's do the investigation and also to find which is the most suitable for this auction item winners. I will find, this is the first file auction. It's talking about the auction data, lot number, charity, cost of winning bid, winning bidder number, and winning bidder name. Here about bidders, number, name, the area code, the address of this person, and last one it is talking about the charities, each charity code and its name. So which one will be the best for this title, auction item winners? I guess it will be the first one, auction, because it's talking about the winning here. So I will make this in the footer here and let's do it. Page setup, footer, custom footer. Okay, by my name, Hadil Yusuf, center number and candidate number. Just to check, it is just only talking about in the footer. They did not mention center or in left or right, so I will make it on the left. And let me check here. Yes, as one line flow. Now, okay. If you want to see it, this is the print preview. You can find it right here in the footer. So, and I will save it as Excel workbook in the same name right now, just to find what is the name requested later by the examiner. Insert new column after the charity column in the cell C3. Use the function to look up the charity name. Insert appropriate label in C2. So after charity here, I will insert new column and it will be charity name because they are asking me to put the name of the charity. And in C3, I will look up the name of AA and it will be found here in charity as we found in the investigation. So look up the easy lookup value, table array, charity. This is my table, and as you see, it's absolute. The second column contains the names and 0 for the exact match, and just replicate. Nothing is missed, so save your work. I have done the first lookup. Now insert in formula F3 in the uses the most appropriate file to look up the name of the auction winner and display it in the format surname, double dots, and for name. Okay, so it will be using concatenate, as you know, so you can use the function concatenate. You can also use the and symbol. It's up to you. It both will work. And they said formula, so I will go for the and symbol. Now in the F3 here. Okay, now this is equal VLOOKUP. Now winning bidder number and cost, I will get the bidder number. Table array, it will be the bidder here to get the name of the person who won this bidding. And I want first of all to get surname, so it will be 3 and 0. Let me just double check. Yes, surname will be number 3. Now what will I do here? After the name, I have to put and double quotation and the colon space, and I have to close this. So now the name is followed by 2 dots and space. I can now insert the first name of the person. I can do it easily like this. I will get another VLOOKUP here, put and just to concatenate and here, but rather than to put the place 3, it will be 2 to get the first name. So like this, I have looked up the surname, the first name, and I have concatenated them using the dots. Now I can replicate and save. After this, apply appropriate formatting to the spreadsheet. I will make this in bold and also maybe larger font, make it a 12. Sometimes I can merge this and make it larger. Bold. Done. Now a list of all auction winners. Save the spreadsheet as auction 1 followed by center number, candidate number. So they want this as Excel workbook for sure. My center number JO014 and 00. Okay, so this is my first evidence for the Excel. List of all auction winners will be created to show how much each winner has donated to each charity for the items that have been won. Create pivot table to display the amount due by each person to each charity. So this is the pivot table or the crosstab table, also the same meaning total amount due to each person and amount raised by each charity from this event. So I need total for rows, total for columns, the rows for the bidders or the people, and the columns will be for the charities, as you see. After this, we will save my table as auction 2 followed by center number, candidate number. This is 11 marks. Now, if it is in the Access, you will do it as cross-tab query, but here we will do it as pivot table in the Excel. Let's do it. Now, we have insert and pivot table right here. Let's do the pivot. Simply pivot table. Select the table. It is selecting all the data from A2 to F122. New worksheet. Okay. Now, first of all, now what I want for the column labels, I want for the column labels the charity names, and for my row label, the winning bidder name. The values will be the cost of winning bid. So I have here the names of the winners. I have here the names of my charities. This is the grand total for each person, and this is the grand total for each charity. Okay? So this is my pivot table. I will save it under the name auction 2 as requested. Back here, save as Excel workbook, auction 2. And I will find the next question. Extract from the pivot table only the people who donated to all three charities with a total of more than $20,000. Now in the evidence, show your method in a new document saved in evidence followed in your center number. Okay, so we have to do the extract here. Then I have to show my method. My extract will be who donated the three charities. This is first thing. Then the total should be as greater than total of more than. So it will be just only greater than with no equal for the 20,000s. Okay, let's go to the pivot and work on this filter. Now to make the filter, I click here on B2. Filter is activated. So now the filter here, I want this to be greater than 0. Same here. And also here. You can also just untick blanks. It will be greater than 0. So you can just untick blanks or greater than 0. It will be both okay, as you see. Now the grand total should be greater than the 20,000. So here greater than 20,000. So these are the people who have donated for three charities with a grand total which is greater than the 20,000. Now you should just show the method like that. You have clicked on unticked the blanks or the number filter. If I am in your place, I will choose this because it is more scientific. Okay, so by this I have answered question 20, and you have to do your evidence document here. Save this work as auction 3 followed by your center number, candidate number. So just save as and auction 3. What's next? Evaluate the efficiency. Now these questions we don't solve. Identify another application. They are talking about the crosstab in a query. for the axis, but also we will not answer like this question in the practical. Create the most appropriate graph or chart to compare the percentage income for each charity from the event. Ensure your chart is suitable for inclusion in a black and white publication. So they are talking about gray shade chart, and because they are talking about to compare the percentage, so it is pie chart. So from the question, I can just find out it is pie chart and gray shade. Okay, place a copy of this graph in your evidence document for the charities. So I have to back to my work and remove the filter. Now this is for the charities. Okay, you need to make the pie chart. Let's do. Now, if I want to make the chart for these numbers, it will not work as insert pie chart. They will take the axis field as winning bidder name. So what should I do right here? I will make it easier for me. I will delete this and just copy the numbers here, and I will make paste values. So the numbers are here with the same format of currency. Then I will get the name of charities just here and paste. So I have the names of charities, each one with its grand total, and insert pie chart. Now I have to get this maybe in to move it for the new sheet 1 here as chart. Now I can just make it as shading like this for the publication of gray shade, maybe also like this. Now I can just fix it like this. Now I want to add data labels for each one with format the percentage because they want to compare the percentage. Maybe I also want to add the category name as the name of the charity, and here I can just fix maybe the fill. Okay, for each one of these I can fix the fill. Maybe I want it as a gradient here, and this one the fill maybe as also a gradient like this, and the direction in this direction, and you can also change the angle as you like, and so on. So you have this gray scale for the shading, and also you can add some title. Maybe I don't want the legend here. So title with no legend, and you can name it. Now in the evidence you can just write percentage donations to each charity, and here they did the percent for each one and the names are outside. I can do that easily. So this is your work. Yes, I have to add in the label the percentage. Okay, now these titles could be bold with larger size. So I have done this in a good way. Just I have to add the chart title, and this is done in my evidence document. Okay, let's find out what's about 24. A worker for one of the charities states, people attending events usually donate to one or two charities, but not all three. Create the most appropriate graph or chart to prove or disprove this statement. So this is just as comparing totals. So it will be the best as bar chart, vertical bar chart, and I will make it as two bars. The first one will be for one or two charities bar, and the three in one another bar. Okay, so let's work on this to prove or disprove his idea or his statement. Here. Now I want to find out how many charities everyone has donated to. So it's like equals count, which is counting numeric cells here. And if you want to make it as COUNTIF, you have to just to add the condition greater than 0, or it is not blank. So this is for one charity, as you see, and 2, 3. Now how to make the count? I want to count here 1 or 2, and here for the 3 charities. So I will make it as equal count F. Here for this, I will make it with criteria greater than 3, which is 1 or 2. Okay, and I can do this as absolute. I can use it for the next one here, but here the condition will be just only in the formula 3. Now, as he said, it was right. For 1 or 2, it will be 28, but for the 3 donations, for the 3 charities, will be just only 11. So if I want to make it, it will be insert column vertical bar chart, and you can just now change the labels by changing the select data here. Rather than 1, 2, I can just make it like this. And find in the mark scheme, they are talking about pie chart as percentage and numbers. Also, this is valid, but for me, I found that the vertical column bar will be also okay. So you can choose anyone with full labeling and full information. And as you see here, they counted donations in count, yes, but they did not say that it was accumulated right here, just to make it as in categories, so it can be done in both ways. By this, we have saved our work and we have finished 24. You have to make a copy of this chart in your evidence document, and we have finished February, March 2017, the Excel part. Have a nice day and best of luck, dears. Bye.